Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live from American Sim Racing League for the ASL, live from Watkins, Glen. We are set to kick off here in just a couple moments. I hope my stuff is not lagging out on you guys. I've seen it. I lost a few frames. Hopefully it kind of balances out. But anyway, we want to welcome everybody here to the ASL Series, about to kick off here in just a couple moments. Let me know in the chat who you guys are pulling for tonight's race as we get set to go racing here in just a couple of minutes. I'm trying to make sure stuff's not lagging on my end. It might take me just a minute to make sure I'm good. Let me know in the chat if it's lagging on yours. Just let me know if it's a good connection or not. Make sure everybody can see everything before we hop down to the racetrack. Qualifying about to begin here in just a couple minutes. We're looking at the points here tonight. Trent Ringler, Josh Connors, Brentley Glasser, Adam Matz, Hunter Waters, your top five. Looking at the wins, Trent Ringler has a win. Josh Connors has a win, as well as Steve Unich also has a win. He's 6-10 points tonight. Here tonight. Get ready to go. Once again, please let me know in the chat if the stream's not lagging or buffering for all you guys. I want to kind of make sure that we are good. As far as, you know, lag and all that stuff, I want to make sure we're not lagging. So please comment and let me know. Anyway, getting ready to go here in just a couple minutes. Like I said, qualified, about to kick off. Watkins Glen, this is a 34 lap race. I believe 17 laps is the cutoff where we'll have a competition yellow at that point of the race. And competition yellow at that point of the race. And that's going to be fun to watch. So anyway, let's hop down to the racetrack and get ready to go here tonight. Oh, I was already over there anyway. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. Tonight's race course is going to be sponsored somewhat by Clocks by Christopher. They will be providing the championship trophy for the season's winner or champion. And of course, some other stuff as well will be provided, I believe, throughout the season. But anyway, also Tampa SUV Rentals. Thank you once again. Sorry, I'm all over the place tonight. TampaSUVRentals.com. It's just a benefit thing that we do. Let me actually stop the music because it's driving me insane and I can't keep my train of thought. Once again, if you are watching this, please let me know in the comments if it's lagging and stuff. Looks like it's lagging a little bit on my end. Hopefully it's not. If it is, I may have to restart everything. Hopefully it's not, though. Bear with me, guys. We're having some connection issues. Trying to figure that out. Hopefully we're good. I think we're actually better now. Just bear with me for a moment while we load back into this. I'm checking to make sure I'm not losing frames. I don't know what was going on. Hopefully we don't lose connection, though. I lost connection a moment ago, so hopefully we're good. I don't know why. We got some heavy storms about to hit, but I didn't think that was supposed to be until later, but we'll have to wait and see. But you all said we're good, so I'm going to take your word for it and say that we are. I may not have to record this race and put it on YouTube, but hopefully not. But just in case, we will. All right, so we're loaded back into the race. We will be live here in just a moment. Once again, sorry, guys. Qualifying was not even beginning yet, so I think it's about to start now. So we'll get back over to that. Just having some technical problems over here on my end. No idea why. Hopefully it figures itself out because it's being retarded. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. It's being dumb. Let's put it that way. That would lag, but may have to switch something real quick. Make sure we're going to not have a problem. Sorry about this, guys. Having some issues on my end, and I'm trying to fix it. As you probably heard me talk about it about 30 times already. We're just trying to make sure we're good before this race gets going. I don't really know why it would lag all of a sudden, but we're going to leave it there for now. Hopefully it does not lag. Hopefully we're good once it loads up for everybody. Hopefully it should be good again. As we get set to go. Like I said, we do got a race about to start here momentarily. Just trying to load in for everything. Alright, let's try it. Sad part is I think I might have lost all my cameras I just had too. Hopefully not, but may have. We're going to try it for now and see. Hopefully we don't disconnect. Who's out on the track right now? Here is David Kamar in the O2 car. We'll watch him for just a moment. I don't know if we actually lost all of our cameras that we actually had set. It looks like we did. Unfortunately, we might be able to fix some of them back before we go, but I probably won't mess with it too much down tonight since that we can fix them a little bit while we're, since we got the 360 top cam, but hopefully we don't disconnect. Here's Brentley Glasser, top of the board right now. Johnny is out on track. Derek Pemberton is not going to be able to qualify tonight because he is, or has a penalty to see. Once again, if you're in the chat, let me know if everything's working good, like not buffering and laggy and stuff for you guys. If you do not mind, that would help me out tremendously. Once again, hopefully you're not, but who really knows if it is. As we go down to the big screen now, getting ready to go green here in just a couple moments. Watching Brentley Glasser right now. We'll talk to Derek Pemberton getting a penalty last week, coming in to Watkins, Glen tonight. Derek, you got a copy?
Of course.
Hopefully we don't lag out because I keep lagging on my end, so hopefully everything's good. I'm not sure. Anyway, man, Watkins, Glen tonight. Thoughts on this track?
Generally, I love this place. Usually, I used to tend to love this place, especially in the stock cars. I always have fairly good runs here in stock cars. We showed a little bit of speed in practice. Kind of got the momentum, I guess, or confidence up. And now it kind of sucks because now I'm probably going to start at best probably 30th or 29th. So that's kind of the unfortunate part. And especially with the way that this race is set up, that's the worst part about it. And, you know, in the midst of trying to just race our way into the playoffs just because there's so limited amount of races. Tonight's got to be one of those kind of points night. I think points are going to kind of be the big thing, I think, for at least several of us drivers who are anywhere from probably 14th all the way back to about 25th in the points tonight.
Yeah, that's one of the things, man, when it comes to points racing, you never know what could happen. So you do take on Watkins, Glen tonight, like we mentioned. I know you're probably not going to give away your strategy, but how much are you thinking about that? Because we do have the competition yellow at lap 17, I believe.
Yeah, of course, we had our team briefing about an hour ago, throwing out a bunch of different strategies. So there's about 100 different ways this thing can go, and I'm sure probably the 101st option is probably going to end up happening, more than likely. So
good idea.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's no telling how this can go until the green flag drops, and we just go from there. I mean, there could be a gigantic junking of the field into one, Fortunate part, especially starting in the back due to a penalty that I'm not going to openly discuss my thoughts on. But, yeah, we got to start in the back, so that is the unfortunate part because I was really looking forward to getting to qualifying up front and, having a chance, to run and, gain some extra bonus.
For sure, man. Well, good luck tonight. Hopefully we don't lag out because it is all over the place for me right now. So, hey, good luck and go see what you can do.
All right, thank you, man.
Thanks a lot, buddy. once again, guys, we are having a little bit of connection issues. I'm trying to actually get it fixed while I'm actually interviewing and stuff, so it's a little weird right now. So if you guys please just bear with me. We're working on getting this all fixed up and stuff. I don't know if we're good. I did just make a big switch on something, so I think we might be. I don't really know. We're going to try this and see. I don't know. We keep lagging like super crazy. Alright guys, so now we're going to act like everything's good. Hopefully it stays the same. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Green flag set to come out here from the American Sim Racing Series. We are just a couple moments from green flag. I think my frames are actually good now. Anyway, pace truck about to drop off here from Watkins, Glen. It is Johnny Avila up on the front row alongside Bentley Glasser will be rolling off second. Green flag set to come out. And pace car drops in. Green flag out in the air. We're racing from the Glen here in New York for the American Sim Racing Series. Watch turn one. That's where a lot of this is going to get very interesting as they work down into turn one. You can see right there as you look down, everything's looking okay for right now. If you look a little bit further back, you're going to see some paint floating in, by the way. We just loaded back up. But looking a little bit further back, everybody looks pretty solid good here. Back up towards the front as they work up through the S's. That's a great looking picture though, I'm not gonna lie. Watch Dwayne Hunt now. Work up through the S's. Here from Watkins Glen. Get ready to hit that bus stop. This is gonna be one of the opportunities where you can make a passing zone going into that. It's best to get the run out of the S's to have that run up that straightaway, and hopefully the guy checks up and lets you go. But it can be a passing opportunity. Looking around the racetrack at the moment. You see Jesse Bennell back here, currently 13th in the number 96. As he begins his entry into the final couple corners, coming up on, right now we're in 13th behind Todd Guest and Ross Stowe. Remember, lap 17, we will have a competition yellow. So this is going to be a big factor in this race at some point. Everybody looking pretty good, working off the final corner right there up towards the front. Let's actually see if we can find our closest battle. It would be right here. Levi Poland taking a look on the inside. took a look on the inside of the David Kamara machine. Wasn't able to make that pass. Up to the X as they go. We'll hop on board. Actually put ourselves in the right spot now. We got our visor cam in order. We actually had some really great camera shots. Unfortunately, not going to work tonight since the camera, or I had some connection issues. I forgot to save my cameras before all that happened. But oh, Kamara, I'm going to have a little bit of issue here. Actually stacked them up a little bit. Almost, Levi Allen almost getting to the side door of the O2 machine. It's good for now. Kamara holds on to that position. Looking up to the field a little bit, maybe a little bit further back to Bryson Thomason and Jeff Unich. And then Trent Ringler actually back in the 25th spot as well. Watch for him to work his way up. Sorry about that. Hopefully we are good. I think we're good. I don't know what just happened there. But anyway, watching Steve Enos now work on the back bumper of that 17 of Joshua Sharif. Joshua doing a really nice job. I was talking about points before all the connection issues happened. As we watch here around the racetrack. Let me know, by the way, guys, on the chat. I know we just had a little section a minute ago go out, but let me know if it's good now. Sorry about the issues. Got a lot of internet. Todd Guest currently running 12th. Let's watch Todd here for a minute. Let's actually hop on board with the driver of the 5. Currently running 12th. Get a ride around Watkins Glen into turn 1 down to possibly even first gear actually in this corner. I don't know if some guys are going to first or some guys staying second. Kind of looks like he's staying actually in second now, but he is running right behind the number 12 of Ross Cadu as they work up through the S's. Now here's you a chance to make a good run. Guess going to get a little loose out of the corner, but it does have a run on the outside. Going to be looking to the outside now. Will Ross Cadu let him have his spot? They're still side by side going into the bus stop. Will stay in board. We're on board, and it looks like Cadu does let him have that spot going into the bus stop. Todd Guess up to 11th, now working through the carousel. You want to stay right on the inside of that yellow line. The closer you get, the better to help the run out. Got to be very careful. These cars are not your normal cars when it comes to the Cup Series because, yes, they are Cup cars, but they are not normal horsepower. Normally, we run like 550 or so horsepower at the oval tracks. When it comes to short tracks and road courses, you actually run, I think it's 700 horsepower, I believe, 750. So you run a lot more horsepower, which causes more wheel spin, especially on a place like this. As Guess works out, picking up one spot that lap. Looking up towards the front, Bentley Glasser still leading the way here from the Glen. Bentley doing a nice job. That's Johnny Avila. I believe that's how you say his last name. I'm probably completely butchering that. But Johnny ended at 4. How about Bentley? Bentley actually took the lead. Johnny started up front. Bentley's been out front. Actually, we missed that. He's actually been out front 4 laps, so he actually took that lead on the first lap of the race. As we worked on this little, what I like to call the NASCAR section of this race. Oh, Bentley blinking out just a little bit. He must be having an internet connection like me. Anyway, Johnny right on the back bumper of that car on board right now, looking up the back of Johnny's car. It's a great looking shot right there, though, going down into turn 1. Everybody's actually being really calm and patient right now, which is actually really nice to see. I'm not going to lie. jump back a little bit. Here is TRM broadcaster sometimes, Derek Pemberton. I have to shout out Derek just because the car real quick. I know he didn't want me to show him. But I actually painted this car for him. It's the Autism Awareness car. And thank him for running that as well. He's got Todd's gaming page and Chapman Outdoor Adventures on the side, but Superman up on the front for, of course, Autism Awareness. Pretty cool. So thanks, Derek, for running out. This was my pick, and I didn't really get to have a pre-race because of my connections. This was my pick to actually win the race, and that was Steve Unich in the 27. I think watching him last season, and I know that's hard to say because, you know, last season's last season, and I get it, but watching him last season really impressed me with how he raced. And he actually won stage 1 at Daytona. And here he is running 5th right now at Watkins Glen. Now, Johnny is going to be a factor, too, up in that 4 car. The 24 is going to be a factor. Another guy's going to be a factor as we continue to watch Steve Eunice work on Joshua. This is a pass or a battle for that 4th position. But another guy's going to be a factor is one of the road course guys that won last year, back in 7th right now. It's Adam Matz. I feel like he could be somebody to really watch. Thought we just had to spin a little bit further back in the field, and we may... No, that's just somebody blinking. Joshua got through that corner really good. Here's Hunter Waters as well. Haven't talked about Hunter by any means. The race at all. Haven't spoke about him too much. He is actually sitting 5th in the points, 15 behind 4th place of Adam Matz, so he's looking good right now. Would love to get some bonus points for him. See what he can do, because we had not spoke about this on any of our broadcasts, because to be honest, I wasn't aware if they had bonus points. We actually got a car coming down pit road. That is Bryson Tomlinson. I'm not quite sure. It looks like he's still sitting there in that number 68 Create Works car. I'm not sure what's going on there with his car, but he is there getting some damage repaired. Oh, here we go. Oh, Bentley guys are having a moment. Oh, we just actually took this lead back. Johnny Avila took the lead back away from the race leader of Bentley. We do got a spin out on track right here in turn 1. This is the 91 of Levi Poland. He's basically going to have to sit here and wait. And unfortunately, he's going to lose a lot of spots. He was running really well. I mean, this was a long time. He was running right behind the 56, so he was running somewhat decent. I would say 18th or 19th. And he actually nosed it into the wall pretty good. Not going to be no damage, though, it looks like, so he's going to be okay. But it's something to watch out for. In turn 1, it's very simple to get wheel spin. We did not show the weather here, so here's you a chance to look at that. It is 96-degree track temp. When we came into the session, the track temp was at 89, so it has went up 7 degrees since the drop of the green flag. And it continues to go up, it looks like. So we'll definitely be watching that. .97, so yeah, it's already up now 8 degrees, so it's continuing to rise here as this race goes on. Brad Spindle, oh, where'd that smoke come from? Oh, right there, the 44, that was live. Brendan Madania went around in that Chevrolet Todd car, and he drops all the way back possibly the 23rd or 24th spot, and I'm guaranteeing it. It's just got in too hot. This is live from the blimp cam, and here's what happened. Yep, a little bit of a wheel hop possibly, getting on the brakes, and it just snaps around. I'm going to guess that was just wheel hopping into the corner. He now rides behind Derek Pemberton, and John Pillion is actually on the back bumper. There you go. New pass for 4. Steve Unich able to get around Joshua. It took a few laps for that pass to happen, but was able to get around him for that spot. Adam Matz now up to 7th. As I mentioned a few moments ago, he's running right behind Josh Connors. Connors getting a little bit loose as they work down the straightaway. Ooh, that was a sketchy moment there, but anyway. pretty good racing, though. Like I said, it's kind of been my fault since we had issues at the beginning, so we did not get to really see qualifying. Just technical problems that happen from time to time. Don't happen very often, but it does happen. Let's check on Todd Cray. We know how good Todd Cray is. And that number 21 GTR simulator. I'm sure these guys are probably sick of road racing in general. A lot of these guys probably competing in a Daytona 24 this weekend on iRacing, 24-hour race at Daytona. And I'm sure a lot of guys are probably sick and tired of being on a road course. Some of them might like it, actually, but something a little bit different compared to what they was in. As they work through the carousel. Want to mention that we're watching a battle also between Steve Unich and Hunter Waters. And actually, you know what? We're going to jump up to that. Mark Jenkins has had an issue. Let's see what happened. Oh, he had hard here, too. It's the 33 FedEx going through turn 1. Goes out wide. Oh. Oh, no. He flips the car into the S's. Wow. Look at. Okay, that's not realistic. That's a little bit much. That car could not flip like that. Just saying. Not like that anyway. I guess it probably could, but that'd be kind of crazy. Anyway, there's a look at the damage, and unfortunately for Mark Jenkins, his not going to be done. And this is big. If you go look at points, Mark Jenkins, I believe, was 7th in points. Wow. So he took a big shot right there, and that's probably, I'm going to say, in his knot. Yeah, it looks like his knot may actually be done. We'll have to wait to confirm that. But here's the pass. Dwayne Hunt getting passed by Adam Matz. Matz moving up to 7th. Check back at some of these other guys. Here's Jeff Hollingsworth. Battling right here behind Todd Cray, who's actually battling David Kamara. Hollingsworth started up in 21st position. He's up to 15th, so he is continuing to move up. Ray Polkey's done a nice job. Actually, Todd Curry had a moment there, and Jeff just took that spot away, so moved him up to 14th. Ray Polkin started 14th, is 17th, but doing a nice job. There's Brad Spindle, the 56. We talked a moment about him a minute ago. Charlie Woods back there as well. So. Let me know in the chat, by the way, if there's a guy that you want me to check in on. We will definitely look at him. Watching Hunter Waters currently. Jessica, I can't remember. I think that you're pulling for Todd Cray. I'm probably wrong about that, and I apologize if I am. I believe you pull for Todd Cray, and there he is. Running 15th. He knows how to get around in these cup cars. Trust me, he's not going to be 15th very long. We got a car actually went off into the grass. May have actually hit the wall. That was Jeff Hollingsworth into the tire barrier. Now stuck in a sand pit. Starting to roll out. Keep in mind, this is Watkins Glen. This is not the updated version of Watkins Glen. They do not have that right now in iRacing. Trust me, they need it. I agree 100%. I wish that they would do it because normally that is not grass. Normally it is or sand anymore. It's a completely asphalt area. It's a big runoff area now. Kind of wish that they would update that. Unfortunately, at the moment, iRacing has not. So Jeff Hollingsworth gives up all them spots that we've seen up in 14th position. Now drops all the way back to P22. Actually under attack from John Pillion for that spot. Johnny's still out front as well. Not much happening. Actually, Jeff having a time right now. He just got passed again by a couple cars. He drops back to 24th. David Kamara off the racing surface. He gets the number 02 car back on track, though. Didn't have too much of an issue, but running 17th at the moment. Hunter Waters, he drops back as well now, P5. Sitting here watching some of these guys. Remember, we have our competition yellow around lap 17 or so. Johnny's still out front leading this way at the moment. Or leading the way at the moment. currently who we're watching right now, your race leader. Looking around for a battle. Here we go. Here's one for 10th. Oh, I have not spoke about the 90 car of Kyle here tonight. He's actually started 10th and then 10th in that Jurassic Park number 90 car. Probably one of the coolest paints, I would actually say, in here. It's definitely a little bit unique of its own, so that's pretty cool to see. Ross Cadu battling Todd Guest. This is for 11th. These guys have kind of been around each other for quite a while now. Riding on board with the driver of the 12, going into turn 1. Pit stops underway. Todd Crave. Now this is part of that scheduling we talked about. You're going to see Todd right here come down pit road. This is a scheduled pit stop because what he's trying to do, pit before the caution comes out for that competition yellow, try to get a big advantage as far as where he will be once we restart. To be honest, there's a good chance he could be first. Like, oh, we have an issue. Patrick Round going through the S's. That's a big time right here. Let's see what actually happened. He was running right near Brad Spindle. Oh, he did the same thing that we see Mark Jenkins do. I don't think he flipped. Oh, he does overcorrect into the wall a little bit. I thought I seen more damage on that car, though. Oh, right here. Boom, right there. Got some damage. Looked like from Charlie Woods and him. Got collected a little bit. I'm not sure how much damage is actually done to the car besides the back end. The front looks good. That's a great looking paint. But the back, definitely going to have to be a little bit of repair done, I would say. Yeah, right here. A bunch of people on pit road. So this is a big opportunity for some guys to get points in this stage. So Adam Matz is going to take the lead. So we'll have to wait and see what some guys are going to have that's on the outside looking in as far as points go. Guys like Derek Pemberton, for example. What's going to happen with that? He's on the outside looking in. Charlie Woods, what's he going to do? I mean, there's some guys that's in that situation where pit stop's definitely going to be big for them. And I like the call to stay out. Derek Pemberton's staying out right now. And I believe that's going to shut the pit road down now. I don't think they're allowed to pit anymore. So Derek's going to be trying to hold on to at least that the top 10. If he can, that's really going to help him get some points in it. He wasn't the only one. David Kamara, Ray Polkey, Jeff Unich, Todd Guest. I mean, when we go look over here, there was a few of them that stayed out. Todd Guest back in 20th in points right now. And once this all updates, he will not be where he's showing at the moment. It's showing as well my ticker over there. It will update, however. I don't know why. It's just where they was on pit road. So just bear with it. It'll update. And you'll see work its way out, I hope. Yeah, it'll work out. David Kamara getting passed by Steve Unich. And Kamara falls back to P8. Now, some of these guys was actually able to pit, and they had such a big enough lead that they're not going to be an issue as far as still getting points. Like Johnny, for example, he was leading, and there is your caution. So points will be awarded, I believe, to the top 10. So Adam Matz, Todd Guest, Johnny Avila, Jeff Unich, Ray Polkey going to get some points. That's definitely big for him. Brentley Glasser, Steve Unich points. David Kamara, big points for him, and Derek Pemberton and Brad Spindle as well. All receive some valuable bonus points. Now, they will come back down pit road, these guys that have not pitted, and they will take their tires and move on. There is a little bit of an advantage, I believe, with actually pitting under the caution instead of under green, because some guys went 2 laps or more. So the tires are going to be a little bit worn out for some of these guys. So this is our competition yellow that we're going to have here right now. So bear with it a little bit, and we'll get it all sorted out here momentarily. The pace car is out for our scheduled competition yellow, and you will start to see some of these guys come down pit road. Guys like Adam Matz, Todd Guess, who are going to get some valuable bonus points. That's big for Matz and Guess. They're going to get like 10 and 9 bonus points for that stage. You got Jeff Unit's going to come down. That's some points for him as well. Big. Ray Polking, really big. He was up to 5th. So David Kamara, Derek Pemberton, Brad Spindle, John Pillion, Jeff Hollingsworth, Andrew Chapman going to come down, and Brent Adams will come down. These guys will come down pit lane. Or should. We'll find out right here though. Yep, there they come. So this is going to turn the lead back over to Johnny, but let's watch Adam Matz on his pit stop as the number 9 play seat Ford comes down at a very slow rate. And he's be looking for his pit sign. Here he comes into it, and he'll stop right there, and they will go to work. Find out how long it takes. We're looking at 14. Anything 14 or less, anything 14.5 or less is good. Yeah, good stop there. 14.2 for him. Definitely going to win the race off pit road. I guess 14.8. Jeff Units, 14.5. David Kamara, 14.4. Derek Pemberton had a pretty solid race right here off pit road. Let's watch it and see. Pemberton got it. So honestly, that worked out good for guys like some of these. I mean, honestly, Pemberton, who I don't think was 18. Yeah, some of these guys are, I'm sorry, I said 18, who I don't think was 16 before the pit stop. So that worked out really good for him, I believe. And Ray Polson as well. I just looked up Michael Shervarthan actually very much. He's been a long time on pit road. Don't see no damage on that car. I'm not sure what was going on there, but now we're good. So we'll catch up to the pace car, or he will catch up to the pace car. Get ready to go back green here in just a moment. Pace lights might actually be shut off this time if we come back around.
This group.
All right. Let's look. Pace lights off. I can't tell. Looks like they are. So it looks like we are about to go back green here in just a moment. Let's take a trip around. See how this shapes out. We are past halfway. We are coming to 15 laps to go. So we'll wait here before we get ready to go back green. I think I seen somebody drop back. I'm trying to see if that's maybe not. I thought I seen somebody get dropped back to the field. I thought I seen the 90 getting dropped back. So here we go. Coming up 15 laps to go here from the Glen. It's going to be a good battle up front. We're going to kind of watch this, but we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to actually hop on board and show you guys what it looks like to ride on board on one of these restarts here from the Glen. From onboard Jesse Bennell's car, who one of my favorite drivers to watch in general in this league. And we'll see what Jesse can do here on this restart. Of course, this is single file restart, so it's not going to be as packed, I don't think, into turn one, but we're still going to ride on board with him, give you guys an idea of what it looks like. He started in 14th and is up to 10th as the pace car, or pace truck, takes a right and a green flag. He's going to be out in the air. Working up on the back of that 12 car, looking to the right side of Wolf. Snoozing it in pretty good. And Ross could do. There's we go. That's what it looks like on board. Car here at Watkins Glen in turn one. Everybody looks like they made it through turn one pretty good. These guys got to remember cold tires. So hopefully they got a little more than the pace laps, but I just have to remember that. Definitely going to feel different than when they first, or before they pitted. Ray Parking getting passed by Pemberton. Here's David Kamara working on the back of Ray for the 16th spot. Kamara, of course, in that clock by Christopher O2 car. Up in, I think that was. Josh Connors going down in turn one. Currently running sixth, actually. Josh not looking too bad here tonight. Started sixth, running sixth. Of course, he's going really nice. Josh is 4 points behind Trent Ringler. Trent right now not having the best night. He is back in 26th place. Right there. Definitely having some issues here on the road course. So. David Kamara to the inside. Jeff Hollingsworth now getting passed by a ton of cars. Oh, the O2 having some issues. And we had a little issue there ourselves with a little bit of a blink, but does lose about 3 spots on that exchange. And now the 23 looking underneath him. David Kamara falling way back here. Showing 27. Wow. Actually, it is. Levi Poland in 91 to the inside of Jesse Bennell, taking over the 10th position. Out of turn one, good pass there. That was smart by both of them guys. That's one thing this track is, a lot of give and take when it comes to racing here. Whew. A real spin there. Johnny's still out front. Oh, there's a big move back there. Patrick and Trent Ringler making contact. Both cut the bus stop off, and that is not going to be good for our season championship points leader. And this was interesting. I think this honestly may have to be caught on Patrick here in the 26 or the 93. Yeah, Patrick diving it in, not really realizing that the 26 was there. Tough break by both of them. They lose a ton of spots. So, the next race we go to, I promise we will have a better broadcast than what I'm having tonight. Like I said, I'm actually having a horrible time on my end. But next time we come back to ASL Series, next Sunday night, we will be live from Thunder Valley at Bristol Motor Speedway. We will be live. Sorry about that. Don't know what just happened. Once again, internet connection problems tonight, guys. I do apologize, but we are good. I think again. Hopefully. Anyway. The cars that we currently have out right now, Brendan, Donnie, Mark Jenkins, Ross, and Thomason, unfortunately. All three of these cars out of the race. Here's Pemberton. Look to the inside. And they're not going to give him that spot. Pass there. Back up towards the front. Go right around 190. Waters. Currently running 7th into number 7. Issue, but may have been on my end. 10 laps to go here from the Glen. Johnny's still out front. Johnny's car. He usually drives a Monster Energy top car. Driving Tim Horton's car tonight. A little bit different. We'll take a look at some of these cars, where they run. We'll go through the field here a little bit. Johnny up to first right now. Started first as well. He's been out front for 15 laps as he works to the bus stop. Doing a nice job. Right behind him is that 24 car, Brentley Glasser. Chevrolet running in second. Was out front for a few laps at the beginning of this one. And there's my pick, running third. Steve Unich currently running third place. Started fourth. Hasn't led any laps yet, but doing a really nice job. Something we kind of expected from him at a road course. Actually, not surprised to see the 424 out there as well. There's Joshua, currently running in fourth place, started in fifth. No laps left, but still a very nice night actually for him. He's done a fantastic job. I'm very impressed with the 17. I'm not sure how many times he's road raced, looking at his license class here on iRacing, but he has done a great job in fourth. Dwayne Hunt did a nice job. Currently rounds out the top 5. He actually started in 8th place in that number 19 Ford Arizona laminate car. Hunter Waters started in 3rd. And I don't know, there's Hunter's Fried Pickles on the front of it. Pretty cool in paint though. That Chevrolet currently runs 7th, started 3rd as I mentioned. There is the second place in points, possibly going to be your new points leader maybe here tonight. Josh Connors started 6th up to 7th at the moment. Definitely going to keep an eye on him. He's had some moments in this race though, but he's done a nice job. There's Kyle, Jurassic Park, started 10th up to 8th. He's done a nice job as well in that Ford as he works through the carousel. Behind him, we got a pretty good battle. We're going to kind of, I was going to say we're going to watch that. So you got Levi Poland running right there. May have just had an issue, by the way. We're going to jump back to that here in just a moment as our field walkthrough. But Michael Trevarthen may have just had a big moment here. Yep, to the bus stop. Hard contact, and actually, look at that. Yeah, that's going to end his night, unfortunately, for him. You mentioned Levi Poland a moment ago, right there in number 91, started 16th up to 9th. He's done a nice job. Adam Matt's doing a really nice job here as well. In 10th, started 7th. And then Ross Cadu right up in front of him and started 11th up to 10th. So he's done a nice job moving up. Maybe. As Matt's looking to his inside off turn or off the final turn. And Cadu unfortunately going to go back to the 11th spot. Todd Guest started 13th up to 12th. So you're seeing not many big gainers in this race, but you are seeing a few. Jesse Bunnell currently running 4th or 13th. Started in 14th in that 96. No laps late. Getting a little loose there off the corner. In that ABS installating Chevrolet. Right behind him, you got Derek Pemberton, who started 31st. He has started dead last on the field after a penalty. And he has done a nice job in that autism awareness, number 14. Right behind him, Jeff Unich in that number 89. Tampa SUV Reynolds.com. Started 28th. Another big mover here in this one. Ray Polking, pretty much where he started is where he runs in 15th, or 16th, I apologize, started 15th. Todd Cray, also that same situation, started 17th, currently running P17 in the GTR Simulator Chevrolet Pets in Paradise car. Brad Spindle, the very nice Ford, currently running 18th in that. There's the 14 of John Pillion, the double play, up to 19th after starting 24th. It's always good when you see these guys moving forward. Here's Jeff Hollingsworth, who I thought would actually have a way better night. I feel like he's definitely better than what he's put on. He's not having a great night. We got a car off the track. That is Andrew Chapman coming back on the racetrack. Battling here with Brent Adams, but Andrew Chapman's going to up 2 spots where he started. Probably definitely one of them more. Some guys just are not great at road courses. Brent Adams in the 23 as well. Going okay. Unfortunately, back to 22nd. David Kamara, he started up at 12th, and unfortunately, back to 23rd. Ron Hollyfield, 27th position. He started now up to 24th. Patrick right here in 19th, back to 25th. Where he started in that very nice number Infinite Hero number 93. Charlie Woods, going to be the last car that's actually out on the racetrack. The 40 started 26th and currently where he runs. And there's Trevarthen, unfortunately. So there's your field rundown. That took a few laps, actually. I don't think he'd take that one to get the full field rundown, but he did. Watching Bentley right now as we are on 6 laps to go. Johnny's still out front in this one, but here comes the 24. Watching that, I'm just saying, the 27 putting up some good laps as well. This is going to be a 3-car battle here momentarily. We're going to see some guys battle it out here for the lead. I mean, we can go ahead and call it now. We're definitely going to see a battle. Right now, battle's going to be up to second with Bentley and Steve Unich. Ray Polking actually may have just got past here. I think he did. No, he actually... No, I'm not sure what happened anyway. Yeah, he did get passed by Todd Cray, actually, in the 21st position. 5 laps to go here for Johnny and Bentley and Steve Unich. Steve's still trying to let these guys down. Unich faster the last time by. We're on 1:15.40. That's tires definitely wearing out here on these guys. Their best laps are 1:13. So tires are definitely feeling the effects, and a lot of cars are feeling it. Back here, we get that up here. That spot back here. Multiple amount of cars here in 11, 12, 13, and 14. Two cars back there running close with each other. We'll kind of keep an eye on that as well, but right now we'll watch the lead. Well, Ross Cadu sent it in, and here's the replay. Side by side with Todd Guess, and Derek Pemberton driving way too deep in. And we're going to start getting a replay of this. Derek was driving a little too deep there. Fortunately, That's what happens at Watkins Glen. It does happen quite a bit. I bet, was he on the brakes? I'm going to guess he was. Yeah, he's definitely on the brakes, and unfortunately, you can see it right there. It slid into him when he got on the brakes. That's unfortunate for Ross Cadeau now back at 20th, and he was running up inside the top 15. Tough. Battle back here for 8th right now. Levi Poland trying to hold on. Kyle actually dropped back by Adam Matt still 10th. Everything up front still kind of staying exactly where it was a moment ago last time we checked, but here we go, coming off the final corner, coming to 3 laps to go for the driver of the 4 who gets a little wiggly off the final corner, but still going to be good and might have a battle right here for second. I'm not seeing Bentley having an issue, but looks like he's going to be okay. Well, brings it out a little bit. Maybe what the issue was I seen actually. Up to the ASL. That's one thing we kind of seen with Derek. A lot of cars are having some issues now slowing down, and that happens on long runs, even on the oval tracks. A lot of guys know this. You have trouble slowing down and coming to a stop pretty much, and then basically going in there, you don't come to a quick stop, but you do go way slow in that bus stop. But the brakes seem to get worn out. We've seen that in oval on the oh my goodness. When coming into the pits, you usually see that happen. Cars will overshoot that box sometimes and go right through it. It's kind of what we've seen right there. Jeff Unit's up there battling Todd Guest though. The 11th stop. Jeff looking to the inside, not going to be able to take it. 2 laps to go for our race leader. Nothing's changed at the moment. There's a battle for second. Bentley last one out a little wide. Looking over here at the point settings. The point system right now. Steve Unich coming in here 6th in the point. Bentley actually coming in here in 3rd. Like I said, Josh Thomas here a while ago. Coming in here 2nd. But then you got Johnny actually coming in here way back in the field, I believe. I think he's top 10. Oh, what happened here? Oh, see, something happened. Where is Johnny at the points? 26th. He has yet to show a top 5, actually. Wow. So, he's looking at his win 4 races in. He did miss. I'm curious, though. Is this actually updated? I wonder if this thing's actually updated. I'm seeing. Yeah, it's updated. Why do I only see 2 starts on some of these guys though? But anyway. Definitely have to wait and find out for sure if that's how the point things are. Maybe I've actually posted on the website instead. Maybe it'll be better if I go there. Alright, so the white flag is out here for Johnny and Bentley. I thought I seen some smoke go off that car, but Johnny working through the carousel. He's got 2 more turns to make happen, and he'll be sitting at victory lane for the first time this season. Down the NASCAR straightaway, what I like to call it anyway. I forgot what it's actually called. Getting to the final couple corners, that 4 car looks to go to victory lane. Off the final corner, we will see if he makes it through clean and green. And it will be Johnny Avila Avila, I'm sorry. Getting the checkered flag here at the Glen. Bentley Glasser going to be second. Steve Unich. Fourth, Joshua going to finish fourth. Dwayne Hunt will finish in P5. Hunter Waters, P6. Josh Connors, P7. Levi Poland will be close here with Adam Matz, 8th and 9th. Kyle will finish in 10th. Todd Guess will finish in 11th. Jeff Unich in 12th. Derek Pemberton, best finish at 13th. Todd Crave, 14th. Jesse Bennell, 15th. Ray Polking, Brad Spindle, Jeff Hollingsworth, John Pillion, and Ross Dew, your top 20. Your race winner here tonight will be Johnny, and he will drive around and probably see him light the car up here in just a moment. Or light the tires up here in just a moment. We're going to interview him. Congratulations to our race winner here tonight, picking up the win here at Watkins Glen. That's a big win for him. I feel like he could have a good week next week too when we go to Bristol, so we'll have to wait and see. He can just spit it out. It's okay. Just go ahead and hit the wall. It ain't going to hurt you. All right, we're going to bring him in. I have to give him a minute to connect. But, oh, he's already in here. Talk to him right now. Hey, Johnny, let's add him up in the booth. You got a copy.
I hear you loud and clear, buddy.
Man, you got to like this one. 25 laps at a road course. This one's never easy. And locking yourself into the playoffs. You was actually not very good in points coming into tonight, but, well, now you are.
I felt like I was either first or last.
Well, we seen you last season. I talked about you, too. Last season, we seen you run the trucks at Daytona. Unfortunately, had an issue, and we knew that you would be a factor. I talked about it coming into tonight's race. We knew that you would be somewhat good. Was your confidence, I mean, apparently it had to be pretty good. I know you said you was going to be first or last, but your confidence had to be somewhat good, it looks like. You started first.
Well, I felt good from last year because I was pretty decent at the Daytona road course. So I figured hopefully I could keep the momentum with the Cup cars.
Yeah, it definitely showed that. Let me ask you a question. How much did the tires change? It looked like the last 8 laps or so, the pace really slowed down as far as speed goes for everybody through the field. How much did they change for you over the course of the race?
It felt like it had as much as driving at Eldora. It was just ice.
Wow.
You're sliding around.
Yeah, we seen people. I mean, it was hard for people even to slow down. I mean, a bunch of people was shooting through stuff, trying to slow down and couldn't slow down. That's unfortunate. Either way, man, picking up a big win here at the Glen. This is always a tough race to win and always a big one to win. So congratulations on the win. Shout out you want to give out?
I just want to shout out everybody putting this league together. There's a lot of little things that a lot of the admins do that really make the league a lot better. I want to also thank the competition. It's been fun racing everybody. It's fun.
Hey, it's good to see you finally get a cup win, man.
Thank you.
Hey, good job. There you go, guys. There's your race winner. Next up, we're going to talk to Bentley, I do believe. I believe he's still in here, so we'll talk to him right now. Give me just a second. We'll pull him in and talk to him. Finishing in, oh, actually, he may not. There he is. OGR Motorsports. We'll talk to him. Bentley Glasser finishes P number 2. Bentley, got a copy?
Yep, I got you.
P2, man, and you was out front for the first part of the race. The tires kind of started playing a big factor. You did lead 7 laps, which is always a good thing. Talk us through it, man. Second place, and this is going to be big as far as points go. A good night overall.
Yeah, pretty good night. Getting closer to a win. Hopefully I can get one of those this year.
Yeah, that's the truth. It looks like I'm sitting here looking. I think this is now your 3rd top 5 finish. I may be wrong. Maybe your 4th top 5 finish. Either way, Watkins Glen is always a tough place to get around. It looked like, honestly, the tires was just too much to get there at the end. It looked like, you know, the tires basically went away. And it was just too tough to make up any ground later in the run.
Yeah, Johnny, he was so fast, and he kept his tires underneath him the whole run. Like there at the end, I was done pretty much. I was just holding off Steve, trying to get second. But I gave it all. I gave it up my all, and it was a really fun race. It was a good time.
That is for sure, man. Well, it was fun definitely watching you guys go at it because the last few laps, the top three was, within striking distance of each other, so that was always fun to watch. Hey, good run, man. Second place. Any shout-outs you want to give out?
Thanks to the league and you guys in the booth, and then my teammates from OGR Racing, and that's about it.
Hey, good job tonight, man.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, buddy. Next up, we're going to talk to Steve Unich, who was my pick to win. And unfortunately, came up just a little short here, but that's okay. I'm sure he's probably still going to be happy, I believe, here at third. We'll talk to him right now. Pull him in. Hey, Steve, it's Adam up in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey guys, yeah, how you doing?
I'm pretty good, man. You was my pick to actually win tonight. Third place. Not bad, considering the last time we was on the road course was in the trucks and everything just went sideways when you was out front. So you got to feel pretty good, I think, with the third place.
That's kind of bittersweet because, yeah, it definitely was fast, and I think at times I was maybe a little bit quicker than Bentley and Johnny. But other laps they put together a good lap, I put together a good lap, and it was just so hard to pass, and we were so equal. So probably ended up exactly the way we should have with the top three like that.
You came in here 6th in the points. Of course, you do. From what I'm seeing, you got a win as well, which I can't remember exactly what track it was because I can't remember nothing right now because my head's all over the place. Either way, you came in here. It shows you had a win on the points, but it looks like you actually didn't. I don't know why the schedule's all jacked up. Either way,
I got the win last week at Rockingham.
That's what I thought. Why does it say? Oh, okay. Never mind. I was reading the whole thing wrong. I thought so. I was like, I know he won one. I couldn't find it. Anyway, you did win the last week at Rockingham. We go to Bristol next week. How do you like short track racing? Do you like Bristol? Is it one of that's a tough place, man, at sometimes.
I like Bristol a lot. I don't like short track racing.
Really?
I don't like Martinsville. I don't like Richmond. Bristol, for some reason, give me a long run, and I'm riding really well there. I think I got a win last couple seasons at Bristol, so I feel good about that one.
Yeah, that's one of them races where things can happen really quick in front of you, and where the speeds are just so incredible. So I'm sure you'll be a contender there. It's going to be fun to watch. 2 other laps next week. Man, another good run. Shout outs to all that you want to give out.
Yeah, first, just everybody for looked like a really clean race out there. I know there were no cautions were off, but I didn't see a lot of incidents out there, and the setup was definitely pretty tough to drive. It was pretty slick, and everybody did a good job doing give and take and just having a fun race. And then thanks to you guys for broadcasting for the league. Looking forward to watching this one, and Tampa SUV Rental for sponsoring the car, and everybody's putting the league on, and all the competitors. It's just a blast every week.
Yeah, unfortunately, we had some trouble with the pre-race stuff, but we got it worked out. Hey, good job tonight, man. Congratulations on third.
Yeah, sounds good. Thanks a lot. See you guys next week.
Yes, sir. There you go, guys. Once again, I want to apologize first off for me on my end. So I broadcast the Red Sox Racing Series, and I'm not the greatest road race broadcaster by any means. I try to do somewhat good, but tonight's broadcast where I had the issues, it kind of threw me off the game. I had a great camera pack set up for you guys. Unfortunately, forgot to save it. I'll have it again next week, but from my end, I do want to apologize for the technical problems we had. It happens from time to time, but we'll get it figured out, hopefully. Anyway, thanks, guys, for watching. You are seeing the results go by on the page. We will be live Wednesday for the Strictly Street Stock Playoff. That's going to be a dirt race, by the way. That's going to be fun from Lima Land, so a little bit different. So we'll be there. Then Thursday, Red Sox Racing League, as well as the Raise Energy Truck Series, and back here Sunday. So that'll be it, guys. Hope y'all had a great night. Take care as always. Thank you all for watching so much. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and God bless.